Hey there, what's happening, guys? Welcome back Sunday night. And if you're following the heat index saga of the Midwest and the troubles I'm having in my storage unit, and you want to follow along, we're currently 95 degrees in here. I'm just going to call them out because I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired of this. So, I mean, it's hot in here. It's not like crazy hot where I'm like sweating because there is a good breeze. So this is the company is Storage Rentals of America. Everything else about this I like. It's just that I'm paying for a climate-controlled storage unit, and they said that it wouldn't get over 80 degrees in here. Well, obviously, that's not right. I called the property manager last week. She's like, I have it set on 80. It looks right. I'm going to call, whatever. But it's like, if it's climate controlled, I mean, obviously it's not climate controlled. Let's just be real. It's not. There might run some type of air or something through here, but to say that it shouldn't get over 80 degrees and it's 95 in here, that's just frustrating to me. Like, I'm definitely 100% going to look for somewhere else because that's just ridiculous. Or just don't tell me it's climate controlled whenever it is. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm off to a bad start, guys. I'm off to a bad start. I'm venting. All right, let's just get busy, shall we? So, let me just tell you about my day today. I mean, I had a good day. Woke up today, got the family ready. We went to church. I'm in the St. Louis area, obviously. I was wearing a Cardinals shirt today, so I'm like, I'm going to throw on a Cardinals hat. And I sold a Cardinals item, so I'm like, what the heck, you know? Let's just make it a three-way deal here. So yeah, I went to church, and we went to, instead of our local church, we went to the Shrine of St. Joseph's in St. Louis, Missouri, and that's actually a church where my wife and I got married. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shrine. I love that church. So we decided to go there just for a change of pace today for Mass, and it was a nice Mass. It was great. And I remembered that after Mass, they have like a rummage sale, or they have like a gift shop in the basement of the church where you can go. People donate items, and then you pay for them, whatever, and it goes towards the church. So like, it's great. So we go down there, and it was kind of funny. I'm looking through the clothing racks and everything, and my youngest boy, he's 14, and he comes in and he sees me looking stuff up on eBay, and he's like, the grind never stops, does it, Dad? I'm like, no, it doesn't. And like, they know me well. So, but I found something, and check this out. It looks like a vintage tracksuit. It's the USMC physical fitness team, and I cannot find this anywhere online. So it has the jacket. Looks like it has pants, red, white, and blue. The tag, can you see that tag right there? Definitely a vintage tag. This looks like brand new, guys. This looks like brand spanking new. So, that looks like fuzz, or maybe there's something on this here. What is that? No, it's fuzz. Yeah, so this looks great. The price tag, they wanted $6 for this whole thing. I gave them a 10, and I said keep the change. So I have no idea what this is going to go for. But like I said, I looked up sold comps for this specific outfit. I cannot find, and I don't pay for Worth Point anymore because it's too expensive. So I could look it up on Worth Point. I don't know, but I can't find a comp on this anywhere. So what's my rule, guys? When you have something rare that nothing else is listed on eBay with it, and you can't find another listing, you set it high and you let it ride. That's my rule. So I'm probably going to list this for like 150. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm going to start at about 150 and see what happens, because there's folks out there that would like to have this rare, unusual item, and there's not another one off to go for. So we're going to see what happens with that. All right, so let's go to sales, guys. You got to be bored out of your mind looking at me now. How long we going? 4 minutes, and I've done nothing resale really besides that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items going out today, 3 on eBay, and guess what? 1 on Depop. So we're back, baby. Well, kind of. It's a different account, but I got a sale on Depop. Let's pull that first. Total gross sales today or for this weekend are $163.50. It's pretty good. And my cost of goods into these items are about $8. So let's get going. We got in tote A was a t-shirt that I just picked up last week. Here it is. I picked this up at Goodwill. It is a Marvel t-shirt, Marvel Squirrel Girl Radio Show. It was a nice t-shirt. Got this for a little over $1 at Goodwill. Sold for $13.49 plus shipping. Next item is the Cardinal item out of Tote Q. One of my son's hoodies. You can't really see it. You'll have to see it on the photo when I post it. And actually, I got this at Goodwill a long time ago. Probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I paid $5 for this at Goodwill. So I guess my cost of goods might be a little more. So my cost of goods is probably $13 or $14. But I bought it for my son, and he wore it for a while, but then he kind of doesn't like the way this dry fit material like kind of scratches his arm or something. But he wore it for a little bit, and it's still in really good condition. It's from the postseason of like 2015, I think. But anyways, this sold for $15 plus shipping. And then I've got a vintage hat going out of U. And I got this at an estate sale. And I think I got it for around $1. Maybe less than $1. But it's California mesh back trucker snapback hat. It looks good. It's vintage. It says made in USA. Big tag on it. This thing is in really good shape. And but it's sold today on eBay for $10 plus shipping. And okay, this is the big item out of A1. Just picked this up this weekend, guys. I just showed you. I think I picked it up on Friday. These Sony CyberShot digital cameras. These old digital cameras, the point and shoot thing. So I put it in here. You can't see it, but looks just like that, basically. These digital cameras go for good money, guys. So especially Sony, Canon, those brands, make sure you pick them up when you see them. I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. This sold same day for $125 plus shipping. That is awesome. So keep a lookout for these guys. All right, let's get going on this stuff here. We're going to package these up. I looked on my, if you go to marketing or subscriber or something like that, or store discounts, I looked to see if I had a coupon available yet for my poly mailers. So what I've been using is my padded mailers, which I kind of hate using these for t-shirts, but I don't have anything else right now. But the new coupon comes available after June 30th. So July 1st, which is just a couple weeks away if I can make it, and then I'll get a free $25 to use on another item or another more shipping supplies. So I'm just going to try to wait it out. I don't need to. This is for Depop, so it's going to Michigan. Then we've got Cardinals hoodie. Let me look up, see if real quick, they might have selected priority mail for this. I wanted to check that real quick, guys, because if the shipping is high, because I bet if I always, whenever, okay, so basically this is an item that's going to weigh over a pound and, or over, you know, close to 2 pounds or something like that. So what I do is I put this on for USPS Ground Advantage. If they're close, it's going to be cheaper, but if they're somewhere far away, like this person I think is in California. Yeah, this person is in California has bought this, and it might have been cheaper for them to actually use priority mail, and I always give that as an option. So I wonder if this is even going to fit in here. But yeah, if they would have selected priority mail, they probably would have paid about the same price and got it faster. That's not going to fit in there. I might do priority mail anyway, guys. Just because it's going to be the same price, or it might be even cheaper for them. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I have these flat rate legal envelopes. You can get these free at USPS.com. And it's a flat rate item, so it says one rate, any weight. So this is going to be big enough to slide this in here. I think what I'm going to do is just send this priority mail, and it's going to be about the same price because it's going to California. This is going to be over $8 anyway. So we're just going to tuck this in here like that. And the way you do this, guys, you just give it a roll. Just like that. And then there's usually some spots that you kind of got to fix. Like that. Like that. There you go. I don't even have to weigh it or nothing. So we put a piece of tape over there to kind of secure it a little better. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So this is going to, oh no, this is going to Kansas. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. It's still going to be, like I said, I think it's still going to be about the same cost. This should be $8 or $9. What am I doing? I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. Kansas. It's all good. This will work. Now, this is going to California. Of course it is. The California hat is going to go to California. All right. So Sunday night, this weekend went by way too fast. But tomorrow is Monday. You know, Monday is one of my favorite days of the week. Wait, what did that say? 8 ounces. 8 ounces, 864, California. I got 2 going to California, 91403. Put the zip code on here to make sure. Yeah, tomorrow I'll go to Goodwill. It's my favorite day. Pick up some more inventory. I'm going to wrap the loose stuff up. The camera's already in the case. We're going to put this stuff like this and wrap it up. And we'll put this back in the box like that. This box is a little, I don't really want to tape it. Just for some reason, if the customer doesn't want tape on the box, I don't really know. We'll pull that tight. Pull that tight. There we go. Okay, now is that going to fit in an 8x6x4 box? That's the question. Oh gosh, it might fit standing up just like that. Oh no, it probably won't. What am I thinking? Yeah, what am I thinking? No, Joe, don't be a big dummy. Let me find a box here, guys. Bear with me. Well, here's what I think I'm going to do. Since I don't have a really big box, we're going to ship this priority because it's going to California. So, same thing basically what I was just saying. It's not going to affect the cost. So we're going to just basically cut this thing down. Let me see here where we're at. Not going to fit in there. Just like that. So let's cut it right there. I'm going to come over here. So I got a little more room. Here's how we're looking so far. We're going to put some filler in. There you go. Thank you card. Close her up. Didn't get it exactly perfectly even here, but it's all good in the hood, right? All right, so we got 9, 7, 5, 975, 2 pounds. 975, 2 pounds. This is going to California, 90222. There we go. Shipping's done. Hey there, what's up, folks? We're here Monday night. Just got back from Goodwill. Here's my stack of clothes. I actually didn't find too much stuff. I have a total of 11 items, and I spent $18, and so that still puts me around that $1.60 each mark. So that's not too bad. So still under $2, a little bit over $1. So nothing really fantastic. We got some women's shorts. You know how I've been liking to buy those. Some dress shirts. I did find a bunch of women's jeans. Women's jeans have been selling better than the men's jeans, but found that. So we're going to get busy. We're going to pull some orders. Also found a PC game. I got this for pretty cheap, like a little over $1. This sells for about 10. It's Modern Warfare 2. It's for the PC, so we'll give that a whirl. Let's go ahead and pull some orders, shall we? It's a hot one today, folks. 97 degrees in here. Definitely going to be giving them a call again. I don't know. I got to stop complaining about this. But it's frustrating. All right, so let's go ahead. I've got about 3 orders going out today on eBay. It is $67 worth of sales. And I have about $2 into the cost of goods. So, you know, I love when I look at it and I forget immediately. Okay, Tote V. I got a t-shirt. This is one of those Budweiser t-shirts that I picked up at a yard sale a while back. Here, this is it right here. It's a Budweiser charity t-shirt. It says Folds of Honor. Picked this up at a yard sale for $1. This sold for $7 plus shipping. Next item in E is an old vinyl. Table cover. All right, I picked this up at a yard sale for $1, and this sold for $10 plus shipping. Next time going out is a Super Nintendo game, and took an offer on this one. Whoops, not that. But this is Doom for Super Nintendo. It's a red game, and the book. But this is from my friend's collection. This sold for $50 plus shipping. Hey there, what's happening, folks? We're back here Tuesday evening. It's another hot one. Called the property manager today. Now we're at 99 degrees in the storage unit. It's not like terrible. It's just freaking hot and humid in here. And I got the door open, so if there's a little bit of a breeze, it'll come in. But she said she saw somebody left the door open on one of the buildings, and I guess when the door is left open, it's not kept closed, so like the air circulation doesn't actually cool anything down. But I think that's just BS, honestly, because occasionally I do see some doors open and people in and out and that kind of thing, but 99 degrees is just ridiculous. And I'm tired of complaining about this. This will probably be the last time I complain about it. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to go like full-blown Karen and call corporate or something. But this is just kind of ridiculous. Anyway, let's pull some orders. Kind of a slow sales day. I only have 2 orders going out today. I've got 2 on eBay, totaling $18. And my cost of goods into these are about $3. So let's pull some orders. First one going out is some Levi drawstring pants. It's the brand is Levi Denizen, and I found that the Denizen jeans and other Denizen items sell pretty good. So let me find them here. Okay, here they are. They're kind of like a drawstring kind of pant. Anyway, but got these at Goodwill for a little over $1. These sold for $8 plus shipping. Next item in A is another pair of women's shorts. We got some J. Crew shorts and another pair of women's shorts. He's been doing pretty good for me. bought these at Goodwill for a little over $1, and they sold for $10 plus shipping. Okay, guys, that's about all I have for you today. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a little bit cooler in here. Probably not, but we'll get back at it. Appreciate you guys coming by the channel. And if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns or anything, you can leave them, drop them below, and I'll get to them and answer them in a video. But otherwise, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I'm 4 people away from 500 subscribers. So sure would be nice to hit that 500 mark and keep it going. But we'll probably do a giveaway once I get over 500. I appreciate you guys as always. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you soon.